Hello and welcome into the Knicks-Verse special Christmas Day show. That's right, I'm shooting remotely. I just watched the game. It was a tremendous victory. Let's get to it. Here we go. The New York Knicks 129-122. Man, this was what a relief. This is a great gift for New York City. It's a great gift for any Knicks fan anywhere. The way the Knicks won, actually the score, the game wasn't even as close as the score was. The Knicks had a nice 10-ish, 11-ish, 12-ish point lead, even got it up to 16 points at one time throughout this game. They had the Bucks second guessing themselves, which was the best thing they could do. They literally played just about a perfect type of game. 4 Knicks in 20 points or more, and of course led by the superstar. The superstar, Jalen Brunson, and get on your NBA app right now and vote for him today. It's 3 times. One vote today counts 3 times. Vote for Jalen Brunson. I'm voting for all the Knicks. You know, I don't care. I'm owning my homerism. Today is Christmas, and this is a fantastic thing to celebrate. 38 points from Mr. Brunson, 4 rebounds, 6 assists on 54% shooting. The Knicks were outstanding in general. However, we have to get in deeper here. I have some highlights for you too. Kevin O'Connor tweeted this out. I love Kevin. I respect him a lot. I follow him. You guys should definitely follow him as well. Emmanuel Quickley was fantastic again today. 20 points in 22 minutes. Has Thibodeau explained why he's averaging only 24 minutes? IQ got my 6-man vote last year. I expected a heavier workload now. Feels like with more minutes, the Knicks can get this from him way more often. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. In fact, I'm going to keep beating that drum. He should be starting next to Jalen Brunson. It should be happening. It should be happening. Our best player should be on the court in the starting lineup. Here are the stats, but before we get to the stats, let's get to the highlights. Let's get to them. Here we go. It got off, Milwaukee got the first 6 points. Then the Knicks, and look, when RJ Barrett hits an above the break 3-pointer, you know it's going to be a good day, and it was, especially for Mr. Mr. Barrett, who came through today. Let me pull this up. Got a lot of things here. Just kind of doing it by the seat of my pants here today. He shot 8 of 14. He shot 8 of 14, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. Got 6 big rebounds himself to finish with 21 points in 28 minutes. Look at that. Nice. Even though Giannis got around him, their defense on Giannis was very, very effective today. They held Giannis to 32 points on 24 field goal attempts. Only hit 1 of 2 from a 3-point line, 13 points. He actually, his stats were good. His stats were definitely good, but we were able to keep all the others sub below what what they normally give us. Portis from the bench came through with 12 points for the Bucks in 31 minutes. But only a combined 8 more points from the rest of the bench. And that was Connaughton, Payne, and Jackson. Dame Lillard, 21 shots, 32 points, 4 of 13 from the 3-point line. So an ineffectual 3-point shooting performance for Dame today. Look at Brunson get in there. Oh, man. He is such a beast. I think the memos is gotten through everybody in the NBA. Jalen Brunson is for real. Jalen Brunson is an all-NBA talent. Just a few words to say about the Becky Harmon thing. Look, she's not wrong in general. She's just talking about it in general. The problem is that, when you're talking about greats, you're talking about outliers. They're all outliers. And Brunson is one of these guys. I think this guy, by the time it's all said and done, is going to be a Hall of Fame player. He will be one of the greatest point guards ever in this game. He's proven it night in, night out. He's delivering big, huge victories for the Knicks. Like today, Christmas Day. This was fantastic. If we had lost today, it would be such a bummer to have lost this, back-to-back games to the Bucks. At least we got the split. That's really all I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping Santa would bring us, and he did it today. Dame Lillard, he's going to get his points, but they just didn't have they never really put fear in the Knicks, which is really good. The Knicks, because I felt like the last game, the Knicks were playing from behind. They were playing a little scared. They were playing a little bit like, what's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? I didn't see it this game. Whenever there was like a slight hint of that, they immediately refocused. Thibodeau called a timeout. We got a key bucket from somebody. Like that. Beautiful. What I loved about what Brunson is doing now, this is a very interesting thing that I noticed. that when the other team comes down and hits like a big three-pointer, he looks for it. He definitely looks for it, and he tries to answer back immediately, and he did it, I think, 3 different times today. Nice, look at that. Another thing I got to say about RJ and Randall, even though they gave us good production today, let's see, 24 points for Randall, 8 of 17, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, so almost identical scoring from Randall and RJ. Randall had 2 assists, RJ only had 1 assist. Look, if RJ and Randall both just decide to pass it a half a second earlier before the defenses have collapsed around them and they don't have any vision, just do it a half second before. They have to feel that out. It's kind of disturbing that it's taken this long, but when you see it when they get the pass out before everything goes bad, something good can happen. But when they hold on to it that half second too long, it just becomes either a turnover, a bad attempt, a 24-second clock violation, whatever it is, it just turns into a negative play. It becomes a positive play when you enter the paint, just basic stuff, and before you don't have an option, before all your options disappear, you find the right pass. And look, there were several times when Dante was ignored out on the wing, when IQ was ignored out on the wing, and even RJ gets ignored sometimes, and so does Randall, everybody, you know. But key thing here is the New York Knicks today ended up with, I believe, 27 assists. 27 assists. Now, if you watched the analytical video that my son and I did, which shows a direct correlation between the passes to assists to wins, the team needs to at least average, when they win, all 15, now 16, now 17 wins, the Knicks have averaged 26.2 assists per game, almost 27, which is where the team needs to be at 27. Well, today they averaged 27 assists. They got the victory. And if my calculations were correct, because I was doing it on my phone or whatever, I believe that the Knicks, when they have 27 assists or better, they are 8-2, including today's victory. 8-2. That's pretty significant data. That should really convince themselves that they need to start seeking out passes, options other than trying to, ISO, take the guy to the hole. Several times RJ tried to force it, taking it in too deep, knowing that Brook Lopez is right there in front of him, or Bobby Portis, who has size on him, and Giannis is lurking. You got to be a little bit smarter. Even though he had an effective game, a tremendous game, we would not have won without RJ's contributions today. But you can do better. You can do better, and that's what they should be aspiring every single day, and I'm sure they are, but I'm talking about in this area. Decision making, that is going to be the key. You guys have the talent to do it, but you need to be committed to the decision-making process of it all. All right, here we go, Towns towards the end. That was a moment there where you think, okay, are the Knicks going to fold now? They had like a 12 or 13 point lead with about 6 minutes left. Well, here we have 12 points lead, and then Brunson answers back, kept answering back. This was a brutal moment here. Hey, look, that's going to happen. Dame Lillard is one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of the game. It's going to happen sometimes, but here now we're nursing a 12-point lead, 3.5 minutes left. Nice little pass, and I believe that was the 27th assist of the game. I think that's what that one was. Maybe it was the 26th. Oh, but look at this. That's a superstar right there, right in Dame Lillard's face. Right there. That's his answer back to everybody saying, oh, he's too small to be a superstar, to be a 1A. The man is most definitely a 1A, because a 1A in my classification is a player who gets you a bucket when you desperately need it, no matter what the defense throws at you. And it also includes finding the right guy. So, like LeBron has been criticized many times earlier in his career for passing in those key moments, but those were the right plays. Those were the right plays. All right. Oh, here we go. All right, let's restart it again. Let's get to the back to the stats. As I see, look, Randall played 41 minutes tonight. Brunson, 37 minutes. Hartenstein, great game for him. Of course, he got into foul trouble, which is going to be a problem. It's going to be an issue moving forward. Leon better be hitting those phones. We need another big body. We cannot wait for Sims to return. And I don't even know if Sims is the answer, even when he returns. So let's just be really frank and honest about the situation here. We need to bring a body in, at least for now. It may not be the guy. It may not be like the Mo Bamba or Kelly Olynyk type of guy that I'm craving for, but just bring someone in. Then keep working on trying to make that move. That's my suggestion there. 11 points for Isaiah and 8 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Excellent. Excellent. Look at that. That's 27 assists. Beautiful. 41 rebounds. I'm not sure we won the rebounding. We didn't even shoot that great from the three-point line. 30, almost 31%, 8 of 26, but overall 50 of 92. I believe we owned the paint. We owned the paint. We owned the fast break. Here are the plus minuses. Manual quickly. Plus 14. Outstanding. Look at he finished. 20 points on 10 shots. 20 points on 10 shots. Who doubts this guy? Who doubts that he's going to get the money? He's going to get the bag. And I hope it's from Leon. I hope it's from Dolan. I hope he's spending Dolan money next season. Let's go. Let's go. I want the best players possible on this roster. The highest quality players possible that play both ways. And Emmanuel quickly fits that profile, especially coming off the bench, even though I think he should be a starter. Let's keep moving forward here. Yeah, you can see Middleton, 10 of 20, 13 of 24 for Giannis. The starters, the big three, they did their job. The key was the others didn't do as much. Look at Beasley. Beasley, who killed us last game. Totally ineffectual, 19 minutes, 0 for 2, 0 points for him. And that's the key. Sometimes the stars, the big players are going to get their buckets. Maybe you can hold them a little bit under their normal efficiency, but usually they're going to get theirs, but it's keeping the others. Look at Portis. Portis, I think he scored 20-something points last game, 12 tonight. So that matters. All that stuff matters. All right, here we go. All right, here are the team comps. Okay, this is what I want to show you. Fast break points, Knicks, plus 11 in fast break points. Points in the paint, a plus 22 in the paint. We were a plus 22. Yes, teeny tiny little New York Knicks who don't have enough bigs got in the paint and feasted for a plus 22 against the Giants of Milwaukee. That is what I'm talking about. That is beautiful basketball. Awesome. The fouls, we kept our fouls down. We kept our even though we did commit more turnovers than they do. 12 is a very respectable amount. Assists, we won that little battle by 1. And the rebounds, we were leading the rebounding for most of the game. Towards the end, it got a little wacky. We ended up down -3. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I had to put this out to celebrate this because the last game was so painful. And that man, Jalen Brunson, we should all be thankful that he's a New York Knick. And get out and vote for him. And vote for Randall. Vote for everybody. Vote for every Knick. I don't care. Super homerism today. Let's go. Thank you for watching this. Again, my name is George. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, drop your comments, and share this video. And I will see you around the Knicks-Verse.